Welcome to AlCoVE, the Algebraic Combinatorics Virtual Expedition. I'm Maria Gillespie, and we are the organizers of this conference. This is Laura Coleman-Arejo. Say hi. Oliver Pechenik.
Hey.
And Liam Solis. And this is a short instructional video to take us through some features of Zoom that you'll need to be familiar with to participate in this conference, and some etiquette that we're laying down for the virtual expedition. And so to demonstrate all this, I'm going to turn it over to Liam, who's recording on his computer, and he's going to show you how to use this from the user end.
Thanks, Maria. So first things first, in case we will be recording the talks for the conference, so in case you don't want to be recorded, it's going to be important to know how to turn your video off. So to do that, you'll see in the bottom left corner of your screen a little video camera button that says Stop Video. Clicking on that will turn off your video, like here. And clicking again will turn it back on. Second thing that will be important is being able to turn on and off your microphone, because in general, during the talks, we're going to ask that all participants mute themselves so that we don't disturb the other listeners or the speaker. So to do that, next to the camera button, you will see a little microphone button that says mute. Clicking on that will mute yourself so that the other participants can't hear you. For example, it now says you were muted on my screen. To unmute myself and make my fellow organizers stop laughing, I will click on the button again, and now they can hear me. So when muted during the talk, in case I have a question for the presenter, it's going to be important that I can communicate it to them. So rather than unmuting yourself and directly asking, we're going to ask you to write your question or write that you have a question in the chat. So to do that, we'll just click on the chat button here, and it opens up this window here, and I can write, I have a question. Or I could write my question, and then they'll get back to me. So that is how to use the chat function. And now we'll move on to the next important feature, which is that for things like the poster session, and for some various other activities in the conference, we'll be making use of breakout rooms in Zoom. So first, what's going to be important is that we'll be able to move between the breakout rooms. So I think Maria can say a little bit more about this.
Yeah, so in order for participants to be able to freely move between breakout rooms that they're choosing, which will be labeled, for instance, in the poster session, the breakout room will be labeled with the title of the poster. If you want to move between them, you have to be a co-host of the meeting. So I'm going to make all the participants co-hosts temporarily for the breakout room sessions. So here I'm going to make Liam a co-host, and you'll be able to see him become a co-host there.
So it says on my screen here, you are now a co-host.
Right, and once you're a co-host, that means when you go into your breakout rooms, you can just click on another breakout room if you want to move to a different poster. And so we're going to demonstrate that feature now. You guys ready to go into breakout rooms? Right, so now we're going to open the breakout rooms and head to them.
So as you can see here, I've now been invited to join breakout room poster 1. So I'll click join breakout room. So, hi Laura.
I can see your poster.
Cool. So I am going to be the presenter for the poster in this breakout room, which Laura has come to see. So to share my poster with her, I'm going to have to be able to screen share. So there's a couple different ways that you could do this. One option is to first open the poster in some program. So for example, I'll open my poster in Adobe, and I can make it full screen. So now my poster is full screen, and I just need to be able to share this screen with Laura. So to do that, I'll go back to the Zoom window, and I'll click on the green Share Screen button, and then I see my poster is in one of the little option boxes. So I click on that, and I share that. Can you see my poster, Laura?
Yep, it's really cool.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. So,
Thank you, Leah. I'm gonna go to see another poster.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming and listening to my poster. So, Lara had a nice time listening to my poster, but then she moved on to the next session. So that's another important feature of how we're going to be able to work in this conference is as a participant, you're going to be able to move between the breakout rooms so that you can see the different posters. So now that nobody's here to see my poster, I'm going to go see somebody else's poster. To do that, I need to click on this little breakout rooms button on the bottom of my screen. So I'll click on that. And I see here that I'm the only one in poster room 1. And here's poster 2, where Oliver is presenting his poster to Lara. So to go see Oliver's poster, I'll click on the join button. And then, yes, I want to join poster 2.
Hi, Liam. Thanks for coming to my poster.
Hi, Oliver.
Let me tell you about my 4 excellent theorems that I've proved.
Awesome. I'm super excited to listen. Now, at least, we know how to move between breakout rooms and see all the different posters available at the conference. So after looking at the posters, or in case I just need a break, I can always leave the breakout room and return to the main poster session. So I'm going to leave the breakout room, but first I'll say thanks, Oliver, for the wonderful presentation.
Thanks, Liam.
And then I will not click leave meeting, I will click leave breakout room. And now I'm returning to the main session. And now I'm back in the main session where Maria was kindly waiting for us.
Welcome back. I should add, I forgot to mention that the breakout room movement that you just saw is much easier on a desktop or laptop computer. If you're using a tablet, it might not let you switch between breakout rooms as easily. So if you have trouble with that, just click leave room, come back to the main room. I'll be waiting here, and you can ask me to move you to whatever poster you want. But we do recommend trying to participate on a desktop or laptop computer if possible.
Now you are ready to go into this virtual experience.
Welcome to AlCoVE.